I'm pressing play at the 3-minute point, and Amy is going to watch the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Versus D-Generation X. This is from 2018, November 2nd, and Amy's a new wrestling fan, so the game that we're kind of playing here is we're going to watch along with first-time wrestling fans, and she's super into wrestling, but she's never seen any of this.
Yep.
So if you join along, again, we're probably about the 3-minute and 30-second point, and we'll put a link to the description below, but you should just be able to watch the pictures on screen.
I like these bells.
This is The Undertaker.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, I just learned about The Undertaker, and I think he's my favorite so far. I'm really, really into it.
We watched your first Undertaker match yesterday, is that right?
Yes.
It was Giant Gonzalez, wasn't
Yep.
it? What did you think of that match?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't like how it ended, but I loved it because I just really got into The Undertaker.
Right.
It's really cool.
We watched the WrestleMania Giant Gonzalez versus Undertaker match, and something about that match, the Undertaker is about 6'10". They always advertise 6'10.5".
This looks amazing. Just the production quality. This is crazy.
Really, and being here live at a match is amazing. Like if you go to a WrestleMania, half of it is the
lights
fireworks
and the
ballyhoo.
music, and there's lightning. This is so cool.
Yeah. So he is.
Oh, he looks like a Sith Lord.
He does have kind of a cape type
cool.
thing on. Kind of Grim Reaper looking now. Everybody in this match is pretty much 50 years or older, more or less. I think Triple H might be 49. But this is an older group that have come back for like a big event. And it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I love it.
So you saw Undertaker kind of when he was in his prime and early career. And one of the big questions we're going to ask the fans to comment below is the Undertaker due to retire? And once you watch this match...
I just learned about him. I don't want him to retire.
I feel like everybody feels that way. Like, no, he can never retire. He's amazing.
I just found out about him, and I'm, like, on the bandwagon, so No, I'm mad that you'd even ask that.
Right, it does seem rude. So now it's D-Generation X, who both have shaved heads at this point in their career, I think because of hair loss. But it's a cooler look.
Okay, yeah.
And then Kane and the Undertaker on the other side. And Kane is Undertaker's storyline half-brother.
Okay.
So they're brothers.
He's almost got like a Phantom of the Opera, but cooler and badder mask on.
I believe he said his original like portrayal was kind of like a Jason or Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, kind of like an evil stalker, like the hockey mask type of thing.
That's cool.
No emotion, very evil.
The Undertaker looks more like he has a spray tan here, and I liked him when he was more like gaunt and like very white and creepy looking. Like that was a cooler look, in my opinion. I
can see that. So again, rough ages within a year or so. I don't know the exact birthdays of everyone in terms of if it's happened yet this year, but Triple H is 49. Shawn Michaels is 53, so the guy up on the turnbuckle right now. So
you have to explain to me what's going on, because there's 4 people, and I've never seen a match that has 4 people.
You've never seen a tag team match?
No, I don't understand what that means.
Okay. 2 people can wrestle at a time, and you are just wrestling the one guy that's in the ring, and if you tag your partner, the other guy comes in. You have 10 seconds to kind of get out of the ring in between, so there's a lot of room for what they would call double team maneuvers.
Okay. All right, that's cool. That's fun. That makes sense.
So what, like, in terms of
bad... It's easy to tell who's on whose team, because
they look alike.
They've got their... Yeah, I like it.
And DX is D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. They were really...
I saw a Triple H match already.
Did you?
Yeah, against Hulk Hogan, maybe?
Oh, you did? Against the Ultimate Warrior. Early in his career, yeah. She also...
Ultimate Warrior, yeah, because Triple H had better hair. That was my takeaway.
Not anymore. And the...
Yeah, what happened? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no, age hits us all. So, I said age, right? It's a really interesting match. What do you think of, first off, Kane's outfit? The red, the black, the fired, demonic look.
I like it. It's cool. It's definitely cool. I can't believe he just picked him up like that. Was that by his neck? How did they do that? I think there's got to be a trick to that.
Well, in that, they're both kind of pushing off each other. The one guy's pushing up and down. He picked him up, kind of choked him.
That's cool. I want to see what all the, tricks are, because it's like, if that was for real, that would have just ripped his head off. Like, that would have seriously hurt him.
Well, these guys are pretty tough, too. Some of it is just kind of pushing through it. A lot of people...
so we're all out of the ring now.
Yeah, so... And a lot of these tag team matches, it gets out of hand. And I think, I didn't hear for sure because we were talking, but this may be kind of a no disqualifications or no rules type of match. I'm not sure what they officially declared, but basically it's a tag team match, and they're going to let him do a lot of crazy stuff.
Was the Undertaker just standing on the ropes?
Yeah, he does that.
That's amazing. That
Walks the ropes.
Cool.
Yeah, even at 50-something years old. And the Undertaker's roughly 53, and Kane is 51.
That's amazing. Of course they shouldn't retire. That's ridiculous. I'm still angry. I'm angry at the question.
So we figured out the answer to that, folks. No need to comment. Obviously, Amy has declared the Undertaker will wrestle forever.
I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything. I'm new to this.
You're pretty much an expert.
In my
he looks good here. Like he can still do it, right?
Yes, he's amazing. This is like a very physical, cool match. I like it. I mean, it's a little slower than some of the more recent ones that we've seen, like against
Brock
John
Lesnar and Cena was pretty fast paced.
Really fast. But this is still really cool.
Yeah. Well, and you got to remember these guys are in their 50s, so the other guys are 30s and 40s. The match you saw.
And it works so well for Kane and the Undertaker, almost to move slower and more methodically because it plays into their kind of doom and stalking and.
Shawn Michaels kips up.
Cool.
I've heard the term kip up and nip up, depending on the announcer. So this is November 2nd, 2018, so not that long ago. Actually, I'm going to have you guess. Can you guess where Crown Jewel takes place? What?
I mean, it's clearly like a really big, awesome place because there's a lot of cool lights and just the production value is awesome. Crown Jewel. This is Middle East somewhere.
It is.
No way!
Yeah, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It was part of a 10-year deal.
I am an expert at this.
You actually are.
I'm getting it.
Picking up way faster. For somebody who's watched like 7 matches in her life, you're picking up on this very quickly.
But this is cool because that's the first time I've seen it like an international match. All the other ones have been in the U.S., so this is cool.
So, folks, if you get a chance, leave Amy a nice comment below. We get a lot of hate mail because the internet's kind of evil sometimes, but tell her like she's doing really well for 7 matches.
You were asking people to blame me.
No, they're going to blame me.
They're going to be so mean.
All right, so then we have...
Oh, he's just ripping off stuff off the announcer table now? Is that allowed?
Yeah, I guess.
He just does what he wants.
Sounds like it's a no disqualification match where they won't be disqualified, so Undertaker now has Shawn Michaels on a table.
Oh, I should have been... Yeah, you can see...
People who look like they're in Saudi Arabia.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until right now.
Yeah, the Sheik's in the front row, and it's not the wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, that looked like that hurt for real.
So storyline-wise, The Undertaker had previously retired Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 26. But
wait, The Undertaker can retire other people? How does that work?
That was a stipulation in the match. Like, if I lose, I'll retire.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't like he doesn't have a special power.
Oh.
But
that would also be cool.
Yeah, and Shawn Michaels had retired once before in 2010 because of like a back injury, basically. Came back and then retired again in 2018. Ooh. And now has come back for one special match in the
He's good at those little kip-ups. He just did that again.
Yeah, he's very athletic. For 50s? Holy cow. So this was part of a 10-year sports deal in Saudi Arabia. The king of Saudi Arabia basically wanted to put on a showcase and paid hundreds of millions of dollars for a 10-year deal for WWE to bring Crown Jewel type events to the Middle East. Yeah.
So is he just a fan, or?
Yeah, I think so.
That's amazing.
And they always seem to bring back 90s wrestlers, and I think he must have liked wrestling in the 90s because it's like, all right, we're bringing back Undertaker and Goldberg, and they just like, I feel like the king's just like putting these on for him.
That's like a boss move. Just be like, I'm gonna bring all the guys I like out and put on a big thing.
He's probably worth $40 billion, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna put on this match, and I'm gonna let the fans and my friends in Saudi Arabia come.
He just stuck his thumb in Shawn Michaels' mouth. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's possible.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So how would you win one of these matches?
It's still by pinfall.
They just did the double teaming thing. I think they said where he kind of punched him when maybe he was not in yet.
Absolutely. Yeah. Want to hear an interesting bit of trivia about Kane?
Of course I do, yes.
He had just won and is still currently the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
No way.
Yep. I guess that's where he lives, hometown type of thing in real life.
Seriously?
Yeah. Do you know where Knox County is? You've lived in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, but that's eastern Tennessee. I'm from Nashville, but it's cool.
I didn't know you were special.
Well, it's not special. I'm just saying, like, no, whatever. Now you're flaming me.
Don't worry.
That's really cool. He's the mayor.
No, it is. It's really cool. Yeah. So, and this was also
well, I mean, maybe not a lot, but like Jesse Ventura is a wrestler, right? I know him. He's in politics. That's cool.
He was a governor. The governor, Jesse the Governor Ventura.
It's amazing.
Another bit of truth. There's a lot of
Donald Trump, technically.
He's definitely
wrestling,
WWE Hall of Fame.
counts.
So the look at that, Shawn Michaels with a moonsaw to the outside onto the concrete. That's crazy.
It's a backflip, practically.
Yeah,
it
is a backflip.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. So the other controversy involved here is Saudi Arabia had just gotten in trouble. I think they executed like a reporter. There's a big human rights violation right before this. Oh. And so there's a lot of people calling for a boycott of all American industry in Saudi Arabia. And WWE had just signed their multi-hundred million dollar deal for 10 years. Oh. And people were calling for them to boycott as a publicly traded firm. But they decided to come out anyway. Also, women's rights issues were going on at the time. Another reason people wanted WWE to pull out. Oh. So I'd ask fans to leave their opinion. Should WWE have canceled these types of events? Or should they have gone ahead and had them?
Oh, it's dicey.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm not weighing in on that.
Too controversial?
No.
Fair enough.
I mean, the Undertaker, whether he should retire, that's cut and dry. That's just, of course, of course not. But I don't know. I don't want to touch that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, Kane, is he a Republican or a Democrat?
I'm going to guess Republican.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Now, Shawn Michaels with a super kick to the Undertaker. Triple H with his pedigree move. He did that on Ultimate Warrior in your previous match, and it did nothing to the Ultimate Warrior. Shawn Michaels looks like he has a bloody nose.
Bloody nose, man.
And it looks like they pinned and defeated the Brothers of Destruction. DX has won the match.
But they are like pretty. They're looking rough too. Yeah.
They're beat up pretty good.
I like that they made it close. It wasn't a knockout.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm Team Undertaker, so I don't like to see him lose.
I do like him.
So.
There's a lot of people kind of question because Triple H is the COO of the company, and he doesn't lose very often. I think there's a tie there. He's married the boss's daughter, the owner's daughter, and doesn't lose many matches. He's come a long way from losing to the Ultimate Warrior.
Wait, are you telling me this isn't real?
It is real. Don't use the R word.
Sorry. Well, I guess that makes sense. Like, if you're the boss and married to the boss's daughter, you get to win.
Yeah. So, folks, again, the questions for today are: should WWE have participated in this event? Should they have pulled out? And more importantly, should the Undertaker retire? Is he due, or should he keep wrestling as long as he can?
Keep wrestling.
Keep wrestling. Yes. I kind of feel the same way. All right. Any other questions? Any other comments?
No, I'm excited to keep watching the newer stuff. This is exciting. I like it.
Awesome. And thanks again, folks. And for anyone who is asking, Jim Ross, his official channel, we've been his official channel for 5 years working with him. He's been fantastic. Now he has a guy named Steve, and Steve is working with Conrad to create new videos. So, if you hear from Jim Ross online, that's through Steve, and we still have a great relationship with them. So thanks a bunch for watching, and thank you for staying subscribed.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
And now, let's hear from Kali Muscle with a word about Thinnergy.
Hey, what's up with everybody in the world? This your boy Kali Muscle, and as you see, I represent muscle and fitness and cuts and striations. You see what I'm saying? And this is a shout out to the team at Thinnergy. You guys are doing a great work, man. Nobody cares more about fitness and nutrition than I do. So keep up the good work. It's all about incredible gains and great results. Stay motivated. Love y'all. Let me give you a little more inspiration and motivation. Look at them cuts. Love you. Stay blessed.
So if you want to boost your workout into high gear, try Thinnergy. It's an appetite suppressant and an energy booster. I take it as a pre-workout. Start today and get jacked like the genetic freak Big Kali Muscle. There's an Amazon link below.